Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steven making a video once again. I made one yesterday and everything. Cindy and I, okay, she's feeling better, guys. Okay, she got her oxycontin. Okay, I think I told you guys that already. Now she's taking a proper dosage she's supposed to be taking. Thank God. Okay, and okay, I had to get rid of a couple of friends last night. I don't want to say why, but it's a long story. It's some rumors going by, and yada yada yada, and you know, I don't know. This guy's judging me because of Cindy's back problems, guys. Okay, I told you many occasions. I got a long list of videos, guys, about her spinal condition, spinal stenosis, right? Okay, bulging disc and spurs, and a mile long of all kinds of other things. And her sciatica is acting up. Sciatic nerve's the longest nerve in your back and everything, up and down your spinal column, all the way down your leg. It shoots all the way down your leg. Not only that, she has neuropathy. Well, she has diabetic peripheral neuropathy. I call it a fancy word. Okay. Now, she is on very strong painkillers. I've been telling people and stuff. I told you, smart for the record, oxycontin is the strongest one besides Opana. Okay, I don't know if that's even legal anymore, but I think it is. But, see, I'm on Percocets myself with painkillers. But, see, I'm not needing surgery that I know of anyway. Again, I had one surgery already for a totally different subject, thyroidectomy. Okay, something sweet. Okay, for that tumor, that's why I had to get rid of the whole thing. So my doctor, and he's kind of weird. I mean, he ups my dose to 170 micrograms. He's not an endocrinologist or anything like that, but I guess he's just taking an educated guess. I have no idea why he did that. And Sandy don't know why. She told me not to do it. Take the dose. Right, Cindy? I mean, you don't take something. I mean, my endocrinologist is the best doctor as far as that goes for my endocrine glands and my thyroid, thymus, and everything else glands. That's high technology. Okay, so I want to do a little bit of medical now. Get a little serious and forget about the bullshit. Okay. I just want to say one more thing though. We did order pizza. We had a good pizza, very delicious. Oh God. Papa John's, order from them. They're good. Okay, now, medical. Okay, let me get serious on the medical. Okay, people feel dizzy. So this is going to be about a story about dizziness. Okay. Yes, and Cindy has it too. Okay, they have many kinds of dizziness. Vertigo is one of them. Okay, this is not almost like a quiz. Okay. They treat vertigo with meclizine, 25 milligrams. It's motion sickness, they call it. And also they give phenergan, 25 milligrams to 50 milligrams for the situation of uncomfortable spinning sensation, like you're going to. And what happens when you spin, guys? You feel like you're going to puke. Vomit. Sometimes you do puke. Okay? I don't want to laugh too much because I have a thing about that. We make a joke about it all the time. But it's kind of funny in a way, but you would understand if I told you the story, but it's something that personal. Okay. But it's nothing about cancer. It's nothing bad. It's just about puking. Okay. Because it's kind of funny. It's just an old joke I made it. Okay, anyway, there's also another kind of dizziness that is associated with, okay, you got your vestibular nerve that runs in your ear, guys. Okay, and when that gets inflamed, I'm gonna get off the ear in a minute. I'll be very short. Okay, what happens is when it gets inflamed, you get a spinning sensation. It's called whirl, go round, tilt-a-wheel, like you're on a ride. Okay, now there's also another kind of dizziness: blood pressure, nerves. Hives, itching. That's when you know your nerves are out of whack. Okay. Cindy has had that in the last few days because of some stress. God knows why. She stressed last night because of somebody that, you know, told her to go back into the hospital and wished her she'd go on her deathbed. I mean, what kind of person is so evil to say something like that? I mean, what's up their ass, you know? I mean, this guy is an ex-drug user. He's an ex-cocaine user. He's been to rehab, okay? And yes, Carrie, you know who he is. I'm going to say your name, okay? You know who he is. And a lot of other people that's watching this video, if they watch the video, know who I'm talking about. His first name is Scott. Okay? It's obvious he's the only one around here sticking his tongue out. Okay? Matter of fact, Cindy used to laugh at him because his tongue stuck out so far, she thought he was trying to catch a fish. Okay? I'm just kidding. The fish caught. But it was kind of funny, you know. She made me laugh because she says, "There's Scott again with his tongue sticking out. He must be looking at a girl," you know, right? Huh? I mean, this guy used to be cool. I mean, he go into groups. Okay, I'll tell you where he's from. Okay, Glenn's family, Glenn's group. Okay, me, myself, and I and Cindy. Okay. We're in a group, okay, with that, you know, that one, I don't know the girl's name by heart, but she always comes to my wall and says, "Go to my box." Okay. I'm trying to think of her name. She always tells me, "Go to her box." Because her internet doesn't work correctly, so I have to push on message just to see her message come through. Okay, she's part of the group too. She knows Scott. Okay. I'll just tell you his name. But
Scott Sally, S-A-L-L-E.
Scott Sally, and he's got a tongue hanging out, and he looks like he's heavy set, about 230-some pounds, 240-some pounds. Okay, and there's some Filipino girl. No discrimination about Filipino women, because they are pretty ones. Okay, I'm just telling you the truth. Okay, listen to me carefully. I love every race. Okay, I'm not racist. Okay, I just let you know our offhands, nothing to do with race. This is something to do with respect. Okay. When you wish somebody back into the hospital, what does that show? It shows your ass. That's what it shows. You're not a man. I told him right to his face, "What kind of man are you?" Think about it, Jay. As you're talking, you're so pissed off about something that was said, and now you're so mad you don't know how to even spell. You're tongue-tied. Speaking in tongues, that's what he was. He is always tongue-tied, but I'm saying, I'm joking. But he needs Xanax. He needs something to calm his ass down. You know, a mood stabilizer. He needs to see a psychiatrist. I'm sorry, I'm judging now. Okay, he needs to see somebody to help him, because obviously, to tell somebody. I mean, to actually tell somebody, I wouldn't even do that. As mad as I get mad too. I do. Time to take my Percocet, guys. I'm taking Percocets now. Okay, now it's time to take mine. I forgot to take my night dose. Here goes. Just a minute. Okay. They changed the formulation because the capsule form to the pill form now because of it's got powder in it, I guess, whatever. I don't know. Because then they're off-brand names or some bullshit. Anyway, she took hers already, or oxycontin. If you see me drinking out of this, it's because I don't got any Coke. I got Pepsi. I ordered pizza. Who's that? Huh? That's Scott. Okay, anyway, for the record, I just got sidetracked for a second. I didn't take a recap on that picture. Okay, I don't know who that is. Okay, yes, I feel pretty good today. Yes, I got a good night's sleep last night when we finally went to bed, and I cuddled up with Cindy. We had a great time. Okay, just sleeping together. Okay, we didn't do nothing. We know nothing. You know what? Okay, we just spent some time together, and by watching TV, listen, guys, this is important. Okay, because there's a lot of people out there say, Wednesday's hump day, and this day is, this day, and, yes, I get it, okay? It is important, okay? Relationship is based on things. I can't say too much because kids are around, okay? I'm trying to make it proper here, okay? And a little bit of respect. Okay, I love Cindy very much with all my heart, okay? And you guys in the whole world, in Russia, and everybody else in the whole world heard me say that, okay? And I love all you guys too, as friends, okay? Okay, I don't dislike anybody out there, any of you guys out there. I just don't like, Scott's ways, guys. Okay, I deserve an apology from him. If anything, Sandy deserves the apology. Actually, I recap that, take that back. If anybody deserves an apology, it's Cindy. Okay? She's the one that deserves, she deserves an apology. Okay, now I'm getting emails and this girl that, is in the way of between I and Cindy and the Scott guy. It's nothing to do with, Wanda's not you. Okay, first of all. It's that Filipino girl. She's saying that she tells me for the record, Exhibit A, that she blocked him last night. Blocked his ass not to worry about him anymore. I said, fine, good. Good for you. Okay, the only reason she got me so upset and it got in the way of everything last night to get back to him, hearsay, she said, he said, is to get him to unblock her in the first place so they could talk, correspond to one another. Okay? You see how that works. You get somebody so mad, they says, fuck this, I'm gonna unblock, her. Yeah, unblock her, say it was him, unblock her and find out what she's saying about me. And then go and face the person, and talk to them. It's in other words, rumors. Okay? There might be some shit out there that, is edited and going around, and everything, and who knows what. I mean, he has so many accounts, he's a fraud. Okay, anyway, it's just crazy. It's a circle. It's like a circle. Okay, now I want to make it short and sweet real fast. Okay, how many of you guys out there ever took Zyprexa? 10 milligrams or 5 milligrams? Zyprexy. Or not Y, but A. Zyprexa. Okay, that's an antipsychotic drug made for bipolar disorder and mood disorder. Okay. The reason why I asked you that question is because I took it. The doctor put me on it for about a couple years. Guess what happened to me when I took it? Stomach cramps. That's a side effect. Gained 50 pounds. Okay. I gained 50 pounds from that damn pill. It was not fluid retention, guys. It was just from eating too much. And I worked out at the gym, and I said, what is wrong with me, guys? I mean, to myself, I kept saying to the other people, what is wrong with me? Talk to my counselor, talk to the people that trained me down there at the gym. So I had a perfect body back then. I was working out, pumping out weights, and 550 pounds easily, bench pressing. 635 pounds one time till I did something to this. My back has been through a beating. Yes. In my past, when I was in my 20s. Okay, I was doing some work. I was pumping some good ones. I'm a football player, and I was athletic. I saved a girl's life, too, before, track team. Thank God for that. But, I'm not no hero. Okay, I'm just Steven. That's all I am, and that's all I claim that I am. And if nobody likes who I am, you don't have to watch this video. In fact, you don't have to even be my friend. But I like everybody the same. I treat people the way they treat me, okay? You ever heard the saying, it's all over the net. Okay, like I've been told a million trillion times. Everything on Facebook you hear, you cannot believe. Okay. Okay, sometimes it's like a dream. Okay? I mean, you dream it, but, you know, it's like money. You see money over here in your dream, but then when you wake up, you don't got shit. You wake up empty-handed. The only way you're going to get that money that you want, like, I mean, I'm sorry to sound like President Obama now, okay, is by going out there, earning it. Earning more jobs, more support, more health care, okay, more education. That's the key, which we don't have enough of today. We don't have enough education for kids. We don't have enough loans for kids, for books, school supplies, pencils, papers. In fact, it astonishes me. It's so terrible in this world. We don't even, they have to use a chip, a card, to know how much you spend nowadays. I mean, what is wrong with this world? Okay, I'm not saying computers are evil, guys. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. But it has ups and downs, just like any other relationship does out in the world does too. Nightclubs break you up. Okay. I mean, seeing other people with their sex. Okay, sorry, kids. I mean, try to watch your kids on this one for a second, please. Rated R. Okay, you see your other friends with sexual partners. Okay, and they, you know, do what they do, and you get jealous. You know, you get upset because you say, "I wish that was me." You know, my homeboy or my boy is getting some, and I'm not getting nothing tonight. Except and I feel sick. I think I'm gonna go lay down, go to sleep, and just forget about it. You know. And just like Ryan said, I agree with Ryan. The oxycontin recovery guy, over a year and a half now. Okay, buying homes, buying cars, in their careers, when he's got nothing. Okay, he don't have a car. He's got a place now. Okay, he's OxyClean now. Whoops, not the ball-headed OxyClean. Don't get the wrong guy now here, because he's rich. I'm not trying to put down Ryan, because Ryan has a point. Okay, if there's a path you go down, look at me. I might be stoned right now on oxycontin right now, but I know I'm making a point. Ryan is right. Okay, he went through the rehab. He saw his friends buying cars, fancy sports cars, fancy cars, and their dream houses. He went through his military background, and the military background didn't do shit for him. How do you think Ryan feels right now? Ask yourself. He feels terrible. He accomplished quitting the drugs. That's one thing he did. He's got his health. He may not have a career that this other guy has, but the other guy has a career, probably do more cocaine in one day than he ever did oxy in his whole life. You know? I mean, I'm judging right now. Yes, I am. But I know so many friends of mine that are cokeheads. Not that kind of coke that I drink. I'm talking about cocaine and marijuana. And they're making a good living. Okay? I mean, I'll tell you who it is. My cousin, okay, is a rich man. Okay? Do you know how much money he spends on cocaine a week for his girlfriend? I'll tell you. You guys ready? You're going to have a heart attack when I tell you. Get ready. Get your notebooks, pads out right now. $10,000. If he don't buy it, guess what happens to him? He gets bitched at. And okay, listen, Nick. Okay, I'm going to get killed for saying this. She's my age. She's a pretty girl. Okay. Beautiful girl. When I met her, she was up here way before I met Cindy, okay? For the record, I was talking to her. She would not stop talking to me. She was gabbing so fast, I could not believe it. I asked her, I said, what kind of medication are you on? I thought she was on Percocets, you know, or some stimulants, oxycontin, oxycontin is Percocet. So, you know, I know a lot about the medical business and stuff. I've been studying for years, many, many years. That's all I ever know is medical. I'm not an English teacher, nothing like that. I dream, sleep, shit, medical. Okay? I love medical. Meningitis, spinal meningitis, you name it. Okay? But anyway, he got so pissed off. He told her to get in the car, his brand new Corvette, and we're going to go home. So they went back to Alhambra. That's where he lives. Okay, and she goes, why are we leaving so soon? Oh, well, all you're doing is talking to Steven. You know, well, he's a nice guy. That's me. You know, not Vince Neil. I'm just average Steven, you know. Well, he's a nice guy and everything. And plus, I think he's kind of cute. And boy, that he was boiling hot then. He said, well, he don't have nothing like I do. I got his fancy sports car. I got a freaking Corvette. He don't have nothing. All he has is his freaking little place down there. And, you know, I was starting from the bottom. I was starting starting over. You know what I'm saying? Got my own place. Not renting anymore. Bought my own place finally. For Christ's sakes, I got to start somewhere, guys. I'm not perfect. I'm not smart. I'm not 100% smart. What I'm saying, guys, he owns his own business, okay? Air conditioning and heating, okay? He runs a crew of 20 to 30 people, okay? He's on the phone all the time saying what to do, where the jobs are at, making sure they're on the job, how much per square how much they're getting paid. And every time they put something down, he gets it in his pocketbook too, because the business is owned, right? So, like squares. Let's say I was paying somebody $12 a square, okay, and I'm making $20 per square, okay, and I got 20 people working for me. So 20 people working for me, I'm gonna get $8 off 20 people. $8 in my pocket goes in my pocket off of 20 people off a crew in one day. How much? I make a lot of money, don't I? That's how you run a business. That's just a little bit of the equal. Okay, guys. Next time it'll be strictly not sex. It'll be strictly medical. Maybe one of these days we'll talk about that too. But I don't know about that. Cool. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Godspeed. And I just want to let you know that Cindy is out of the hospital. She's doing good. Not 100% good, but she's still in pain. Taking oxycontin. She's doing better than she was. Taking her Xan bars, Xanaxes, 2 milligrams properly. I'm making sure I'm holding them because I've been accused, or she was accused, not me, but she was accused by somebody came on my page and says, I don't know, something about the oxycontin's bad for you, and they use that in hospitals to kill you off, and you know, they use that in hospitals to ease your, to kill you off, and to say your goodbyes. That's bullshit. Because I know what they use in hospitals to make you comfortable. Propofol, they use all kinds of other things. Surgical stuff, they use morphine to relax you. They use Valium to put you to sleep. They use Haldol, Stelazine, mostly for mood stabilizer and you're going crazy. Okay, that's just a little bit of this stuff, okay? The iceberg, Mellaril. Okay, I don't want to talk too much anymore because I'm going to go and upload this video. Okay, peace, love, and harmony, guys. And I want to make a Bret Michaels. I want to make it to Bret Michaels. See him. Bro, if you're out there listening, I want to see you. But most of all, Cindy, her wish is something I wish I could do. I want to take her to see you, Bret. One day. I pray now that she gets to see you. She is in the same condition. She has diabetes, guys. Bret too, if you watch, which you probably won't. But people that know Bret will watch. Okay. She was near death. Okay? So I'm going to tell you. And for this guy, like I told you, to say what he said, he was a child. And I made a threat. I told him I'd kick his, you know what? God knows, he was in the same room as me, my second degree black belt, he'd be wasted. I wouldn't have stopped. I would have kept going. I would have kept beating him up. And I don't give up a fight until I lose or get killed. I don't give up. Look them in the eyes. Keep your distance. Push them back. Make sure they don't grab your legs. Get you on the ground. Never let a person get you on the ground. What you do is you break, snap and twig, snap their freaking knee out from underneath them. It's over then. Hospital for them. Okay, I don't want to teach any kids any bad stuff. Okay, I'm going to go and upload this video now. No more anatomy on that. That's a bad kind of anatomy to teach. Okay, take care. God bless. It's not intended to use that way anyway. It's only for self-defense when you're under attack. Okay, God bless. The pizza's getting to me now. I'm starting to feel gassy. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, take care. Late.